Hey guys, Mike here, Real Texas Outdoors. I wanted to share with you guys some footage I made this morning while I was out bass fishing in the kayak. Now the kayak has nothing to do with the video, I'm just using it as a prop. But I went out this morning, got to bass fish maybe for about an hour and a half, and while I was there I took this along with me. This is a bait trap that I had recently built. It's not one that we have for sale on our site. We're kind of in the testing stages of it, and you can see it is a 4-leaf clover shape. But you know, normally when you build a bait fish trap or a fish trap that's just specifically for bait fish, the entry points where the fish go in are going to be vertical. These are different. The entry points here are horizontal, so the fish would have to go in sideways. The idea behind that was kind of make a kind of a multi-purpose or an all-purpose trap that someone could use for bait fish or, you know, crawfish, maybe even snakes, things like that. But really we're still in the testing phase on this one, but it is kind of a different design. Can't buy it on the site yet or anything like that, but I do want to share the footage with you guys. So what I did is I put this out for about an hour and a half, went back and then I uploaded all the stuff on the computer, and I really just kind of edited it, went through it. I've compressed it to make some of the more interesting shots easy to find or easy to see. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can check out the footage. If you have any comments about it, or if you'd like to see more videos like this, please drop a comment in the section below. And I definitely want to do this again. It was interesting actually. Let me just share the footage and we'll talk about it after. Enjoy it. So yeah, that's the footage. Hope you guys enjoyed that. A couple things that really stood out to me was, I guess number one, the sounds that were underwater to me were just incredible. You know, every time a fish would peck at the lens of the camera, and back up, the fact that the fish were so interested in what that camera was pretty cool too. A lot of times, in a lot of the footage I kind of weeded out, a lot of fish would kind of congregate and look at that camera lens, which was neat. But then when they peck at it, you could hear that underwater. When they peck at the cage, actually, you could hear that vibration underwater as well. So that kind of surprised me. Another cool thing that I noticed, well, not cool thing, but there was a series of the video in there, but where I put a bunch of question marks, where it sounded like something was just banging on the cage. I have no idea what that was. I can only speculate. I do know that where I dropped this trap, there are some nutria, and if you're not familiar with what a nutria is, it's like a giant water rat basically. But there are some that live in that cove, and so I'm wondering if maybe, you know, that thing was swimming along and saw that bread or that dog food rather in the trap, and, you know, started beating on the trap for a second. But whatever it was, could have been a turtle even, I don't know. But whatever it was pretty loud. I do know that when I put the trap in, you know, it was dark, but you could see it a little bit. So when I put the trap in the morning, it was flat. When I came back to pick it up, I could tell it had been messed with, or it was definitely in a slanted angle. But yeah, and then I guess one major red flag, I don't know if you guys caught this, sometimes in the video these fish, you know, normally, like I said earlier, when you build a bait fish trap, you want the vertical entry point so the fish can swim right in easily. I noticed that a few times fish would swim up to this, and then especially the larger fish, the little ones would slide right in, but the larger fish would swim up to this and they wouldn't want to go sideways to get in the trap. So that was a red flag for me. I'm going to play around with the entry points and maybe try to design it a little bit differently. But, you know, either way, some good footage. Kind of learned a lot by watching it. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. It's something I would like to try again, doing some different traps and stuff, maybe one that's more open inside. So if you did like the footage, please like the video and subscribe. You know, we're going to be putting out a little more content just about fishing, outdoors, just general stuff. But yeah, you know, if you liked it, please let me know. If you didn't like it, please let me know. If you have ideas about what we could have done differently or what I could have done better, please let me know. And if you have any questions, just drop a comment in the little area below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching. You guys have a great day. God bless.